Hey, what's up? My name is Nelson, and today I'm going to be talking about the post-credit scenes for Morbius. I know I'm late, but I needed a few days to kind of cool down. But first off, I'm going to kind of go through I'm gonna kind of go through the post-credit scenes themselves. The first one, it cuts to New York City in the MCU, I would say, and you see the purple threads cracking open. You know, the multiverse is cracking open. You know, from the spell, and all of a sudden you see Michael Keaton's Adrian Toomes Vulture kind of disappearing, and then from prison, and then ending up in Morbius Venom's universe. And he kind of just says, "I hope the food is better in this joint." And we'll run through that real quick. First off, I was kind of like, the whole reason for his character in Spider-Man Homecoming was the fact that he was doing all of those things with the Chitauri technology to help his family. He was a big family guy. And that just, I feel like he would just be freaking out more. I mean, look at Venom in Venom Let There Be Carnage, when he gets sucked into another universe, and just how much Tom Hardy's Venom was freaking out about just being somewhere else, and was like, what the hell is going on? And I just thought that was so weird. I was like, what the hell? Like he has this family, like I said, and it would just be a scary experience for just anybody. This is just a normal guy. And, like, logic. They explain with the spell in No Way Home what it does and all that. And it doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm just like, it's kind of like just what the spell did in No Way Home. It just, I mean, I guess you could easily, like, it's magic. We don't know nothing about magic, so you could easily say that they're easily explain why. But I just really don't like that. I mean, I don't like him being in Morbius Venom universe. I don't like him being in that universe. I wish he would have stayed in the MCU, because it's just like, what, the whole reason why Vulture at the end of Homecoming becomes more or less a better guy at the end was because he found out Spider-Man was Peter Parker. And now he doesn't know that. And that could have really easily brought him, because he'd still be mad at Spider-Man. So we could have had the next movie with Michael Keaton's Vulture just being pissed off at Spider-Man, because he just doesn't remember who Peter Parker is. And that would have been awesome. Michael Keaton's Vulture is one of the greatest, in my opinion, comic book villains put on the big screen. He is so awesome. He makes Homecoming, he is hands down the best part about Homecoming for me. And I just would really have loved to see him back, because he is just this violent character. You know, he pulls out a gun on Peter and all that. This guy doesn't pull his punches, and I just think it would have been really awesome to see him back. And then the whole, them just letting him out of prison because they don't know who he is. Like, that would never happen. The logic for that is just so messed up, and it's weird. They would not let him out of prison just like that. Then we get to the second post-credit scene. And basically you see Morbius, and he's flying down the road to this field. And you can tell that he has been called. Someone told him to come to this certain area. Gets out, and all of a sudden you see Vulture fly up with the wings. He's got his suit back. And he says, I don't know how I got here. I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. And he says, I'm basically, they're setting up the Sinister Six. He says, I'm going to try to recruit a bunch of guys people to do this. And all Morbius says is intriguing. And it ends. Well, with that, I don't understand how he could have possibly gotten the suit itself, the Vulture suit. I don't understand that. I know I read that the director said that he's a really resourceful person. No, he had the Tinkerer in Homecoming that helped him put all these suits together with the Jachari tech, and it makes no sense how he could do it so quickly. And then him with Spider-Man, he said, I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. Oh, why? Explain to me why. And that really bugged me. And then Morbius just being, like, intriguing. Alright. Why this movie definitely he's the good guy in this movie. He's very much a hero. Few things happen throughout. He kills a few people, but he's very redeemed at the end of this. And I didn't get how he just was like, oh yeah, that's intriguing, I just feel like Sony's just really trying to cram the Sinister Six down our throats. And I really, really hope that this movie kind of just gets looked over and I just really hope that Michael Keaton's Vulture is back into the MCU, because such a loss if we don't get him back to fight Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It would be such a loss. And I was with a friend when I went and saw these, and she was just like, "Oh, this is awesome! It has something to do with No Way Home." And I was like very pissed off. She's just like, "Why are you mad?" And I explained it to her, and yeah, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of stupid." Yeah. So that's my thoughts on the post-credit scenes in Morbius. Yeah. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Nelson Reviews. Follow me on Letterboxd at Nelson48. Peace out.